our videos? Be sure to subscribe to Floppycats and ring the bell to be notified of our latest videos. Hey, Floppycatters! Today we're doing a different kind of video than you traditionally see on our channel. This one came about because my aunt, the reason that I even got a ragdoll in the first place, told me about this company called Etched Memory. Basically, they can take any photo of yours and make it into an etched piece of art. So it's great as a memorial gift to a friend who's lost a cat, or just if it's a living cat and they adore the cat, it's also a great gift. It's a great gift for a family member, any loved one that might adore their pets. So today I'm going to show you the ordering process for an Etched Memory piece, as well as kind of the availability they have of different products. We are going to order a nightlight and then also a 3D shaped block. So there's a couple of ways that you can go about it. You can use their search bar here. As you can tell, I already did that preparing for this video. Or you can use the drop-down menu here under Shapes and go to Nightlights. And then you'll see that you can get a custom color nightlight or a custom engraved nightlight. I want the custom engraved nightlight, so we'll click on Select Options. You can probably also click on the photo. And then I am not going to use any font because I don't want it to say anything. So you can see that you can choose any font, but if you don't want it to say anything, then you just enter none if you don't want any text. And then I'm going to choose a file or logo that I would like on the nightlight. So you're going to click on Choose File, and then it's going to obviously open up your computer's file folders, and then you're going to navigate to wherever the photo is in your computer. So these are a bunch of photos that a professional photographer took of my cat Rags, and one of these photos is the main photo for all of our profile photos on Floppycats. So if you're watching this video on YouTube, for example, then you might recognize some of them because the one in our profile photo is on here, which is this one. So I'm probably going to choose this one for the block one, so I'll choose a different one for the nightlight. This is my parents' German Shepherd that's passed, and then this is Murphy and Camus. I'm very young. I actually ended up choosing this photo, which actually also hangs above my mantle. It's just one of my favorite ones. His eyes have a lot of light in them, and I think a nightlight is light, so that seemed to make the most sense for this one. So once you choose that, you can see that it's taken the JPEG that I want. We're going to add to cart, and then you'll see that it's 45 bucks, custom engraved nightlight. And then I want to order something else, so I will go back. I actually don't know what the block one is under, but I had searched for 3D on here, and that's how I found the block one. I had asked when I reached out to the company, what are your best sellers, or what do people like to buy the most when it comes to pets? And they suggested these 3D rectangle blocks. So if we go there, and then they said medium size is usually good, so we'll go with medium. How many 3D people or pets will be in the engraving? So I guess you can add different pets in there. So that's kind of cool because you can add, by having one person, pet, logo, or object. So if you look on this one, you've got people is one, then there's the logo, and then there's writing. So you could you could really become creative with this stuff. Even that one is just a person with the writing. Here's a horse plus the name plus the like a little image of cowboy boots. Or you've got Garfield, which is writing, but also that's probably like one little logo, and then plus the face of the kitty as well. I'm just going to keep it simple and do one person pet logo or object and how many 3D objects will be in the engraving. So no objects. Choose your font. I'm going to do none again. I don't want any engraving on it. That's up to you, of course, depending on how you want it designed. Then it gives you an option to do, obviously, up to 4 images because you can include, like we went through up here, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to click on Choose File, and that folder that I was just in for the nightlight is still open. And then this one, I am going to choose the one of my rags that is in the profile photo, which is right here. Okay, once that's selected, then send to. I don't know what this send to stuff is. I think the send to probably just has to do with maybe if you're buying it as a gift or something. We'll figure that out. All right, so far I have an $80 3D rectangle block in medium and a custom engraved nightlight for $45. So then we will proceed to checkout. Okay, I entered my billing and shipping information, and as you can see, it has different rates for next day air, second day air, ground, and then it's all going to vary, though, depending on what your zip code is compared to where they are. And then I guess there's also a USPS shipping. Then they have PayPal, and then in the comments you can ask any additional questions as well. I wanted to point out, too, that it says you will receive a template via email within 48 business hours. Etched Memory requires your approval of design prior to beginning production of your order. So, because when I entered the 3D block custom photo and the custom engraved nightlight, since it doesn't kind of upload and show it to you on the website itself, it looks like they send a template, which is great because I would like to know what those are going to look like before we move forward. So I'll include what they send as a template in this video. It's a couple days after I placed the order and they sent me the Etched Memory Layout Templates. So it looks like there's one for, I think this is the nightlight, rectangular frame medium. No, so this is the block. So I can choose between A or B, and the difference between B is it looks like it has the heart and paw prints on it, which isn't something that I am interested in, so I'll reply and let her know. You guys can pause the video and read that, but wanted to show you that that's what you get back. For the nightlight, the photo that I submitted came back like this. So I wanted to share this because we ended up changing the image that I ended up wanting to use for the nightlight. And the reason is I submitted this photo right here and his ears are cut off. And so Etched Memory made his ears longer so that it could be completed, but it's very limiting, and I think that's an important part to show in this review because it's an actual customer journey that sometimes the images that are sent are not optimal, so then Etched Memory will work with you to get one that's optimal, or you can send in more or whatever. If you like these images, that's fine, but the other option is to see what other images might work better. So I sent in these two, and I ended up choosing C because D would work as well, and so they could have done that with this one. They could have just done the full, box frame, if you will. But I really wanted to show how cool it is to have the profile image or kind of like the outline of the cat rather than all of the background. So it will be neat to see what happens, but this is how it changed, and I wanted to share this, that you have that opportunity when you work with Etched Memory. They don't just take the photo and run with it. They make sure, the design team makes sure that you're pleased with what it will look like before they obviously go through production. All right, our Etched Memory stuff has came in this box that says fragile, handled with care. And then, oh, that's nice. So if you send this as a gift, that's really nice. It comes with a nice box and a ribbon. And then this one, I don't know what that is. Oh, this is probably the adapter. And then I think this is the nightlight. So we'll open them up. So it's important that the ribbon is removed instantly. If you're giving this to a friend's cat or a friend who has a cat, obviously this is not good for them to bite on. Here is the nightlight, which I think, there I am, can you guys see me? Turned out really cool, so I'm excited to plug that in and see what it looks like. And I like how small it is, and it looks like you can pop that out. I don't know. And then we'll see what Tiggy thinks of that one. Yeah, he wants to play with the ribbon too. What was in these two boxes is a stand, a light stand, which I assume you set the rectangular thing on, and then also a plug, as I assumed. So we'll open up after Chiggy rubs his pheromones all over it. My cats like to be involved in everything, as you can tell. So it's wrapped in foam, and then you just pull it out. Oh man, that turned out really cool. And there's Rags on the inside. So it will stand like this. I'll get it all set up and lit so you guys can check it out. That's really fun. Super fun. Here's my Friggy. That's what I called Rags, for those not familiar. It's been a while. That is really cool. That could be such a cool gift to give to somebody. Well, it is hard to show how cool this looks because it doesn't look the same in real life as it does on video. On video, it looks really blue, but in real life, it's all black and white. What if I turn the light on? No, it still looks really blue. But that's better. That's more an accurate showing of what it actually looks like to your human eyes in real life, in real person. All right, and here is the other one on the stand. It's unfortunate that it comes through so blue on video, and those that are more apt to filming might know the trick to make it not look so blue, because it is black and white in real life. It is not blue. The lighted base does not come with the rectangular 3D block. So if you want it to be lit up, you have to order the base separately. I wanted to mention that because a lot of people don't know that, and you need to order it separately. And then if you order it at the same time as the rectangular block, obviously you're going to save on shipping cost, rather than if you were to order the block and then realize that in hindsight, then you'd have to pay shipping again. So if you're interested in it being lit up and sitting on a base, then that is a separate thing. And here's the base with the lights. It's just a little plastic base with a clear plastic top, and then probably LED lights that make it look like that. Of course, without the lighted base, it's also a cool piece still. So it's just up to you of, where you're looking to have it displayed in your house. Obviously, you need an electrical plug nearby if you get the lighted base. If not, it looks pretty cool by itself. I just discovered that you can pull out this glass piece, and it's actually etched right in the middle there. And then that's great because it'll make it easier to clean, and then you can just pop it back in. So there they are, the two products that we ordered from Etched Memory. I will include a link to where you can buy these online. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.